Today I wanted to have some chai tea, but I hate how long it takes to drain through the small filter I have. So I opened Fusion and started 3D modeling a vacuum filter. Because I needed to filter the liquid into something, I decided to make it so that the filter would fit on a half-gallon mason jar. My idea was to have the contents sit down as a cylinder into the mason jar and make a bunch of holes to create a filter. Then create a separate annulus that would allow the vacuum to suck air out of the jar, which would pull the water down into the jar without sucking the liquid into the vacuum. While the filter was printing, I brought 8 cups of water to a boil and then added the tea mix. I turned the heat off and allowed the tea to steep, giving it a stir every once in a while. My original plan was to use ABS for the filter because it has a higher melting point, which would allow me to filter sooner. But I forgot and accidentally printed it with PLA, so I had to let the tea sit until it was almost room temperature. As you can see, I originally wanted to use a coffee filter, but the holes that I made in the filter were actually small enough to catch all of the sediment, which created its own filter as it built up, so I didn't even need the coffee filter. My biggest issue with this design is that the vacuum tube was too heavy and kept tipping over the mason jar. So in the future, I think I'll need to create a stand to hold the mason jar in place. That way I don't have to manually connect the vacuum every time. Overall, this design worked, but I definitely think there are improvements to be made, so maybe someday we can come back to this design and make